Maybe someday. So, oh, there's the next box. And that's the doctor. Although it's not a... it's a medic. Triage Cyber Clinic. Oh, smart gun. I can get my smart gun here. Hello there, Dr. Xavier Esquivel. What? As you approach the elf, you notice that he's in a mid-conversation. His lips move rapidly, his voice comes out in a low, quiet tone. The glossy plastic shells of a high-grade comlink glints on his wrist. Listening. Doing your best to look uninterested, you lean in slightly and strain your ears. You find that you can make out the doctor's end of the conversation. No, the price I'm quoting you is more than fair. Well, below market value. In fact, if you can't pay it, that's your problem. Yes, I know that the price has gone up. This is a seller's market. Well, then you'll just have to find the money or go without. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I have a patient. He presses a button on his comlink, looks up at you, $1 million smile on his face. Sorry about the wait, my friend. Welcome to Triage Cyber Clinic. He extends his hand to you. I'm Dr. Xavier Esquivel. And your name is? Shake his hand, Ike van der Deik. A pleasure. Pleased to meet you, Ike van der Deik. What can I do for you? I need cyberware. Let me see what's... I data check. Why do I need... Interesting. Oh, I can sell it. Interesting. But where's it? I want to go back to... Oh, okay, if I click on that. I need vision magnification. Interest, my god. Left arm, silver tech, cyber arm, induction data jack, no more data jacks, right arm. Where is the smart gun? What's this? Eh? Oh, I'm a bit... Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, I could have used the smart gun. Whatever. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. I cannot buy a thing, so... I could have bought something, but not today. Okay, some other time. Damn it! Oh, I bought the wrong gun! Okay, next time. Anything here? Who is that? Lane. Okay, first I need to still find the... whatever. Simi, warming herself in the dim light of dying street lamp at this wave of a girl who looks far too worn for her years. The Mother Superior, she says there will be 7 for me to care for. I need to see them. Let's take that. You're high as a kite, aren't you? We could fly kites. I should ask the Mother Superior. She says I'm to be the governess to the children. You notice a chipjack poking out beneath the young woman's unruly hair. The vacant look in her eyes marks her as a likely BTL junkie, lost between reality and any number of better-than-life virtual constructs. I need money to get back to them. Look, do you know Monica? Monica, is she one of the sisters at the Abbey? No, wait, Monica? A flick of recognition fights through the haze in the young woman's eyes. Yes, Monica, she's good to me, brings me food to eat and tea to drink. Not anymore, sweetheart. Despite the woman's persistent delirium, she seems to glean meaning from your tone. She died? I'm sorry, she did. The girl grips her head with the claw-like hands tugging at her hair as if she might pull her brain out through her skull. I don't like this, but I can't switch it off. The girl's frail body shudders, her eyes grow large. She does not sob. Instead, she smiles a sad smile, which looks to have been worn all too often. She will go to heaven, she told me. It is a place for good people, stillborn baby, and childhood pets. And she was a good person. The girl then begins to mumble to herself, while fingering the hair that covers the jack in her head. This story sounds familiar. Captain von Trapp is very well known and respected. The poor dear lost his wife, and the children their mother. A child should not be without a mother, and a mother should not be without a child. Have you seen the captain? I'm going to step away. Yes, good. I need to rejoin the children. Whatever. Okay, there's the last one. But first, let's take a look at that. That's the statue. A bizarre monument towers before you. At the top of the pedestal, the form of an angel stands, its outstretched wings looming over the small park. But the material is strange and uneven, giving the statue a cold, Frankenstein-esque appearance. Let's go with the German word. It appears that the artist has welded this monument together from various metal scraps and pieces of junk. As you approach, a small, grimy monitor at the base of the statue flickers dimly to life, and the grainy face of a smug young orc appears on screen. Künzel. Hello there, I'm Herbert Künzel, the creator of this monument. What do you like to know? Press the 1 key, statue name. This is my tribute to victory, the victory of anarchy. It is both a citation and parody of the statue we destroyed some 20 years ago. You may remember it from the history treats at the Siegessäule, or Goldeis. Press 2 key, installation history. Isn't it obvious? The Siegessäule, a monument to the hubris of Prussian state, gets blown to bits. So someone takes lots of bits and builds a monument to the hubris of anarchy. About the artists. I'm the visionary Herbert Künzel from the Lindwürmer. You might know me from... Okay, well, there isn't much I'm known for yet. But I intend to change that. All art is born from misery, after all. Interesting idea, but not always. Yes, you're resetting the data tab. You notice that someone has duct taped a small homemade receiver to the system. An earplug dangles from the receiver. Yeah, put the earplug in your ear. The sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words that are being spoken. After a moment, you find you can make out 2 distinct voices. A nasal woman who sounds like a heavy smoker, and a man who speaks in a high-pitched, breathy tone. Nasal woman. Just heard. Monica. Need to verify. Good for us. Continue listening. A sound like a conveyor belt starting adds to the noise of machinery, and you can make out anything else until it comes to a stop a minute later. Think our next step? Well, Fragezeichen. Wait, isn't ready to make a move yet. To be patient. See who steps up. Could be someone more. Yeah. We wait. So, yeah. Have a see. If all the X's are standing for letters, so it might be we wait. Then isn't ready to make a move yet. 7. Jan? Blah? Whatever. Continue listening. More conveyor belt starts up. Or you can hear the sound of machinery. Continue. Drowning out everything else. Continue. A bell rings loudly again and again. It sounds like a telephone. You hear the sound of a door slamming shut, and the noise of machinery is suddenly muffled. The rattle of plastic and the ringing stops. The nasal woman's voice can be heard again in a sing-song tone. Guten Tag. How may I help you? The tone changes, becomes more businesslike. I heard. Silence. Yes, he knows. I told him it wasn't time to make a move yet. So. What do you think I am? An idiot? The council needs to meet again. I know. Getting everyone in the same room is challenging. Getting them to agree on a course of action is going to be even more challenging. From my perspective, the Kreuzbasar was only stable because of her. If she really is out of the way, well, we'll see, won't we? Yeah, I know. What can I say? Things go slow in the flux sometimes. You hear the sound of a door opening again, the cacophony of machinery fills the line. You can't make out anything more. Okay, so some council. And that's a big plan, and, well, it's an old, obsolete phone booth. It's ringing. For all those who were born after the invention of smartphones, we used to phone in these booths. I think in London you might see some still. Might find one. But, yeah, for other... Back in the days when you don't have mobiles, you had to phone there. Pick up the receiver. A monotone, pitch-adjusted voice begins to speak almost immediately. The Schockwellenreiter's contact for this Keats is no more. Ike van der Deik is listed as a follow-up contact. This is the only secured line to this Keats. Please listen to the following instructions carefully if you are a supporter of your cause. I don't need to ask this, I know that. We have phone booths in strategic locations throughout the city. Within each one you may find a request posted for specific information. If you can obtain a copy of this information, return here and submit it via the port below the receiver. We will verify the authenticity of the whatever you know what the word of the information remotely and post an undoctored copy of it onto the matrix ourselves. It is our stated goal for this information to remain free to all. However, you will be compensated for sought-after information returned to this location. The line goes silent. Hang up the receiver. It's probably an automatic. Can I take a look? Okay. No, they don't need information. Okay, for those you don't know, the Schockwellenreiter are a conglomerate, a group of independent deckers in the Matrix, in the Shadowrun universe, who believe that information should be free. They emerged. I don't know at which time they emerged, but there was the CCC, the Chaos Computer Club, the Chaos Computer Club, which is also a group of hackers of today. They have just the same goals, but I think in Shadowrun they had to go into underground because they were they were not welcome by the megacons. So yeah, let's talk to Lane. Lane! Before you stands a troll, though it is a stretch to say he is standing at all. His great mass is barely held upright by two vintage prosthetic legs along with a crutch under one arm. Oh, I'm sorry, man. His body clicks and hums with every shift of his weight. Despite these disabilities, his eyes are sharp and calculating. I know you. I haven't been here long. New to the Kreuzbasar, then. Thought Monica had some fresh meat in the stable. There's something you should know about Monica. Something happened to her on the run. Do you know? It was written all over your face. I had a feeling besides. Monica almost always comes around after a run to check on everybody. She's long overdue. Here you are in her place. So she's either severely wounded or outright dead. Which is it? She's dead. The grizzled troll nods grimly. The servos in his prosthetics complain as he lets loose a heavy sigh. Now that is a shame. She was a hell of a runner, that one. And a good friend. I'm Ike van der Deik, by the way. Good to meet you, Ike van der Deik. Name's Alexi Lane. What do you do here, Mr. Lane? Ache and groan mostly, and try not to be a bother. I think there's more to you, but... no, okay. Okay. Donations for the soup kitchens have slowed. Sigh, I'm not surprised. Altruism often comes with an expiration date. Hello, I can... Samuel Beckenbauer. At the sound of your approach, the orc turns to face you. He wears a severe expression, but there's kindness in his eyes. Ah, hello, human. As you can see, I'm in the middle of conversation with my assistant. Volunteer worker holds her silent, but her expression is full of naked hostility. Samuel gives her... Sorry, need a sip. Good. Better. Samuel gives her a sidelong glance, and she seems to get the message. The fire in her eyes dies down to a low simmer. But what do we... but we do not want to be impolite. Is there something I can do for you? Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you. I couldn't help overhearing your conversation. I take it that you run a charity of some sort? You know, yes, it isn't much, but we do what we can. Such as? Give me specifics. He clears his throat, then begins to count off on his fingers. In the past several years I've established a shelter where the dispossessed can sleep, a soup kitchen to feed the hungry, and a library for the people of the Kreuzbasar to better themselves. It isn't much, I admit, but it's a start, yeah? A good start, Samuel. It's her, sorry. A good start, Samuel. You mustn't be so hard on yourself. There are limits to what one man, even a determined man, can accomplish. This is true. He nods to the orc at his side. Thankfully, some of the residents that I've helped over the years have come back around to help me. I've got 15 assorted orcs and trolls from all around the Kreuzbasar working with me now. They help me man the soup line, stock the library shelves, and do all of the hundreds of other little things that a community organization needs done every day. These extraordinary individuals are living proof that what we do here has value. They are my inspiration to continue forward. She beams at the compliment. From her body language, it's clear that she idolizes Beckenbauer. Yeah, it's the Kaiser! Beckenbauer! The greatest football player, soccer player of all... No, football. It's football. Fußball. Or American soccer. Of all time. After Pelé. Now, do you have any more questions? If not, I will bid you good day. I don't wish to sound self-important or rude, but there are many pressing matters that demand my time. Are you accepting donations? Yes, of course. We're actually desperate for them, truth be told. People seem more intent on taking care of themselves than they are in providing for the less fortunate. Of course, these concepts are not unrelated. As poverty rates increase, so does the crime rate. Assisting the needy increases quality of life for all. In any event, our shelter has some basic needs that desperately need to be filled. The walls of the shelter are not insulated. New blankets would go a long way toward keeping our guests healthy and comfortably. Ideally, we'd like to purchase some space heaters as well. With 250 we could make the 250 million we could make the purchase, of course. I do not expect you, a relative stranger to our keeps, to contribute that much, but whatever you could spare would be most appreciated. Okay, first, well, I think it is over. It's in Europe and in Germany in particular, you're not paying with Nubian. You can pay, but in Europe you're paying with EQ. And EQ is actually the data-only version of the euro before the euro was introduced in 2001. So when Shadowrun decided to use the EQ, they didn't change the name, so it's still EQ. But it's whatever. Okay, come on. I don't need the money, right? Oh, maybe I need it. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, take 100. A fine donation. This will do a great deal of good. Thank you. You're welcome, Sam. Think nothing of it. I'm sorry I'm tapped out for now. Very well, my friend. Thanks again for your help. If you see anyone in need, be sure to send them our way. We will do whatever we can to make their lives better. I'd like to talk about your organization policies. Yeah, I do have that question. Although orcs and trolls needed more. You said that you work with 15 sorted orcs and trolls. Does that mean that other races aren't welcome with you in the organization? That's taking a rather narrow view of what we do. Yes, it is true that my assistants are all members of the goblinoid races, but it's also true that before they accepted my help, they were thieves, gangers, and deadbeats. This is not because we were bad people. This is because those of us with goblinoid races traits are feared, mistreated, and denied gainful employment by a society that hates us. Racism all over. I hire only goblinoids because this mainstream human society has created a need for me to hire only goblinoids. The orcs and trolls of the Kreuzbasar deserve a workplace where they will be treated with dignity and respect. All that being said, our services are available to all. We wouldn't turn to a desperate person away, regardless of the person's meta type. Even humans, the most privileged of all races, are welcome at our door. Isn't that what's most important? It is. I agree with what you're doing. You're filling a vital need in the community. You nod slightly. Thank you for saying so. Now, is there something else? No. Okay, first. Hey there. Lane? Okay. Whatever. Probably you know him, you stand right next to him. But, hey, chiphead. Simmy. Simmy. Okay, no. I cannot talk with her about... Okay, whatever. So, I've done that. Let's go there for a short moment. Again, Moritzplatz. Yeah, get down there. Come on. Go down there. It's the same U-Bahn station. And nothing is happening here. Again. Okay, let's get down there. Let's see if the kid needs some help. I just donated some money. Nope, he's not... Well, okay, I sort of crushed his life. Okay, Altuk Buragazi. Go on. Welcome back, Honored Defendum. How may I serve you? I've finished with your trifle, Herr Buragazi. Ah, very good. I assume you have no difficulties. Yeah, let's go with that. Difficulties? No. One of the tabs had been modified a bit, though someone was using it as a surveillance device. He laughs. Of course they were. I would be surprised if they weren't. This is Berlin after all, and the flux everyone spies. If you do not spy, how will you know who's in power and who will be in the power next? If you are to stay here, Fandom, you must get used to it. Who enters the Turkish baths will sweat, as my uncle Taidemir always says. I'm sorry. Nevertheless, I shall have one of my people look into it. Wait, there's more. I listened in on the tap and heard something. Maybe I don't want to tell him. That might be important. Whatever. Yeah, I see closely amused. Oh ho! Tell me, oh listener at Kios, what did you hear on the surveillance tap you found? I couldn't make out much. A nasal woman and a high-pitched man. They seemed pleased Monica was out of the picture. The Turk's face falls. News travels fast in Berlin. These two are known to me. Is there more? Yeah. I would like to know who they are. The woman got a call. She talked about a council meeting tonight to decide that they should make a move. And then she was drowned out by heavy machinery. He nods grimly. Most excellent. It is indeed fortunate too is that you discovered this information, though it is not unexpected. I will have one of my people attend this council meeting and report back. I would like to know who they are. Seriously. Oh. I'm very interested in this, so let me know what happens. With that out of the way, let us return to our pressing business. He barks a stream of rapid-fire Turkish. The gum-chewing young woman comes hurrying out of the counter. The menu for her Amsel uncle. Elmi hands you a folded piece of paper. Inside is a memory stick. Please extend my consolations to him. The death of Fräulein Schäfer must have hit him hard. Gazi gives Kami a small nod and she hurries out of the room. When she's gone, he returns his attention to you. Please express oh my godness. Please express my condolences as well. I only just heard the news. Monica was an important part of this community. He frowns. Few know how important. The memory stick Kami just handed you should contain all the information Amsel requires from our chef in the field. Should you require my service in the future, you know where to find me. Till then, good day. What can you do? Okay. That's coffee? As in real coffee? Yes, for individuals of refined tastes, I offer a genuine bean coffee from my native Turkey. The coffee owner looks you in the eye. The tone of his voice grows low and serious. And this is a top-shelf item, my friend, not for the general public, only for those few discerning connoisseurs who can probably appreciate it. I think I'm the sort who can appreciate it. Tell me about the Turkish coffee while I drink a bit of my coffee. It is handpicked by my family in Turkey. A true delicacy of the Sixth World. This was considered a luxury even before the awakening, when bean coffee was everywhere. Every street corner, they say. Buragazi leans in close, lowering his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Long hours in the shop have perfumed his body with a commingled sense of coffee, incense, and applewood tobacco. Trust me, if your coffee experience has been limited to Solkaf, you must not deny yourself this opportunity. You will see God. Alright, you sold me how much. This specialty item delivered at some costs. I cannot part with it for less than 15 yuan a cup. 15 yuan, that's quite a lot. But I'll pay it. Very good. Buragazi hands you a ceramic travel cup, which he then fills to the brim with dark, streaming liquid. The scent is intoxicating. Is there anything more that I can get you? Just killing time. What can I do with that coffee? It's a mission item. Interesting. Really? It's a mission item. Oh god. Okay, so I need to find someone who needs that coffee. Oh god. Whatever. It's in a travel cup. It will stay warm. By the way, my money is gone if I think correctly. Yeah, it's almost gone. Do have some money left, but not enough. Okay, back home. I want some action. Mr. Amsel, let's talk. Ike van der Deik. Amsel peers at you apprehensively, his eyes are bloodshot, his expression grim. Did you get the information about Green Winters? Yes, I spoke to Altuk, he gave me this memory stick. Let me see what his agent has to say. Amsel snatches the memory stick from your hand and slots it into his computer terminal. He navigates a series of command line menus and a wall of amber text floods the screen. Amsel scans it, mouthing the words as his eyes flit back and forth. Buragazi's agent tailed Green Winters to a hotel in cesspool of keys called Drogenkippe. Drug yard? I think, or whatever. The hotel is called Das Kesselhaus. It is a renovated factory nestled deep in the heart of Drogenkippel. It appears that Winters is holed up there. Recently there was some contention between two gangs over control of this neighborhood. Due to the gang violence, the agent refused to follow Winters inside of the hotel, but he confirmed that he is still inside. Well, what are we waiting for? He slings a rifle over his shoulder with a single spare motion. Get up, people, we have a hotel to raid. Laurie and Dietrich Pals exchanged looks with Paul. Just the moment, Iger. Amsel rises from his chair, drawing himself to full height. Even so, he has to crane his neck to look her in the eye. You're an excellent soldier, and nobody questions your competence in the field. Your loyalty to this team is equally commendable. That said, we believe that Ike van der Deik is the right choice to lead the team. There's a long pause before Iger speaks. When she does, her voice comes out dull and flat. What? Don't mistake this decision for a reprimand. Monica, you've considered your contributions to the team to be invaluable. But we all know that she wasn't comfortable putting a soldier in charge. Iger speaks through clenched teeth. Her words are measured, but her expression is livid. This is unbelievable. You want to put the rookie in charge? Again? She shakes her head. Don't you people learn from your mistakes? Ike van der Deik is the reason we're still alive, Iger. No, thank you. He kept us together. He led us out of there in one piece. Making him your golden boy? She sounds tired, resigned, but above all disappointed. This is one of your flux state idiocy at work, isn't it? Dietrich reaches out, puts his hand on her shoulder. She's a troll. Even if he is an elf. Oh, that's... okay. It's what Monica believed in. Iger's voice tightens. For a moment, her control slips and her face contorts in grief. Yeah, and look what that got her. She straightens to her full height. Let me give you a piece of advice. In the field, only two things matter. The mission and survival. Everything else is a distraction. Your ridiculous politics have no place on a Shadowrun. Dietrich manages a smile. What can I say? We're German. We have a history of strong political views. Oh yeah, yeah. Iger says the tone of resignation returns to her voice. You should know that. By the way, if she'd been in the KSK, she should know that. Screw it, let's put an end to this. I've got the skill and experience to lead this team. Ike van der Deik, on the other hand, was appointed by Monica as a joke. If you'd rather he take the lead, I'll abide by that. But I want to hear each of you say it. Yeah. Although... they already have. You were just listening. You stay out of this. She steps an almond finger into your chest, hard. The moment she raises her hand to you, Dante's ears lay back and he lets out a low growl. Reflexively, she takes a half step back. I think we heard what Dante has to say. As for my part, Ike van der Deik saved our lives back there. You may not believe it, but he did. The way I see it, that means I'd follow his lead a while longer. Laurie's voice is uncharacteristically gentle. I trust in Monica's judgment. Therefore, I trust in Ike van der Deik's judgment. The discussion is finished, Iger. Amsel speaks softly, but his tone is firm. Ike van der Deik will take Monica's place as the leader of this team. Oh god. Not a good idea. I think I will take that one. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this team and Monica's legacy alive. That includes taking your advice, Iger. Iger gives you a small nod. That's big of you. She looks from Dietrich to Glory to Amsel, finally down to Dante. down at Dante. Then she sighs. I don't agree with this decision, but I will respect it. She nods again, more decisively this time. Ike van der Deik takes the lead then. Conversation close. It's time to move on. We need to focus on chasing down Green Winters. Indeed. I have transferred the information that we received from Altuk to computer terminal in the next room. It used to be Monica's personal workstation, Ike van der Deik. Now it is yours. Monica kept a variety of notes and dossiers on that machine. I would suggest reviewing her notes when you have the time. Amsel turns his attention away from you and back to his computer screen. Good hunting. I will eagerly await your return. I wouldn't suggest driving to Drogenkipper. The roads aren't safe. Checking the Uber would be faster anyway. Thanks for the tip, Eiger. Uber it is. Eiger nods and turns to check the equipment. You now command a team of Shadowrun. When traveling to a new mission, you'll be able to choose. Okay. For emergency care, they will be patched up ready for action the next time you return. Avoid this loss of fire. Okay. So, my team is now... Where's my team? Where's my team? I cannot do that. Whatever. Okay. Got anything else to say? Nope. Okay. Let's take a quick look at that computer. Just for the optional. Your workstation and mission computer, the command center for your team operations, and your last link to the memory of Monica Schaefer. Her thoughts and words live on in the machine. At times it's easy to forget that she's gone. That you have unread messages. Still check. No. Read your old messages. Hello Ace. She's wearing a wry smile. Hey Ace, if you're reading this, it means that I've either died or stepped down. Hopefully the latter, but probably the former. Not many Shadowrunners make it to retirement age. In any case, I'm sure that you'll do a fine job on the rail. If you need something, talk to Paul. Paul, he's a good man, and he knows how important it is to me that you take my place. One last thing, Ace. Eiger might cause you some problems, in fact. In fact, I think it's a fair bet that she already has. Just remember, she brings something to this team that nobody else does. You'll want her on your side. My advice to you is this: hold your own with her. If she pushes you, push back. Don't try to butter her up with flattery, she'll see right through it. Most of all, do what you can to earn her respect. She'll never be satisfied by following you if you don't give her a better reason to than because Monica said so. Faith in you, Ace. It's up to justify that faith. She half turns away from the camera, then returns her attention to you. The image is uncannily lifelike. And by the way, Ace, if you botch this, I'm coming back and haunting your ass. I mean that. Message ends, the image fades, and you find yourself back at your inbox. Okay, open jobs directory. Jobs main. You're all pending and active jobs. Back to root. Nothing, no jobs. Completed jobs. Nope. Access Shadowland. Search BBS for relevant keywords. Rat Killer in Seattle. Maelstrom Emerald City Ripper. Pathetic. Okay, who said it's a he? Taking Walter MA1. I'm sure Lone Star will throw a shot. Who's Blutz? I think that's the name. I'm still recovering the logs. This hot dogger just trashed my LAN hosting server. Sounds like some kid pissed over his cartoons getting cancelled. Left a bunch of garbage files all over my disk. We'll be cleaning them up all day. They should have make you pass a dumbass test before you're allowed to deck in this town. Step up your security, write some wide IC programs if you can, at least make that kid's hair stand on and for a few hours next time he tries it. Tolstoy, just make sure that your ice is quick. Heavy hitting IC is no good if it can't catch up with an intruder. A fact that I take advantage of on a regular basis. Clockwork. Always running. Heck, Seaweed, Smiling Bandit. Harlequin. Hey! Like clockwork, clockwork. If you two are finished, I did have IC on the thing, tracked the whole down, grocery store across the street was piggybacking on my lawn, they left an unsecured jack, a point in a bathroom stall. Old as hell maintenance jack and a fuse box, my security ignored it. Mystery solved. Shadowland isn't your personal tech support board, Lumens. Glad to see you fixed your own problems. Only way you're going to learn, Maelstrom. Wonderful. Okay, the first one was probably about original Shadowrun returns, but post pay data for sale. Oh yeah, still got that. Good. Okay. Oh, it's okay. Whatever. And oh, got it. Paul, a talented, well-connected fixer with contacts all over Berlin, support Firman. He's more to me than that, of course, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. Dietrich. Okay. Actually, I'm sorry, this is a bit too much. I will just click it through. If you want to read it, pause it. If not, I'm sorry. If it's can't possible to read it, okay. Okay, so Gloria has a problem in the past, but she's still closed. Iga. Iga is a typical German soldier. I'm the secret weapon. Yeah, and she wanted to re-record it before I got the possibility to read this. So, okay, I want to know how I can get my equipment in stash. No, I want that. I don't want that in stash. I want this. How can I get this? Damn it! Secure Decker clothing. How can I get my... Where are my programs? Yeah, okay, come on, let's do it again. It's still in... yeah. I have no fucking clue how I get this... how I get my programs here. No fucking clue. Whatever. Let's go. Now, probably don't need to talk to the others. I do have some money. 300. I could buy me, but I think I need some. Can't remember. Yeah, okay. I could buy me the clothes. Okay, either there or there. Yeah, it's same. Let's take that one. Yeah. Yay! Where would you like to travel? Assemble a team, travel to Das Kesselhaus Hotel to search for Green Winters.